Watson and the Houston Texans, taking on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, so happy to be with you to kick off this much-anticipated 2021 season. With me in the booth as we begin our sixth season together is, of course, Charles Davis. And CD, so much to watch for coming up. What are you keeping an eye on?
Well, Brandon, I'm ecstatic to be back with you, of course, and we've got a good one right here out of the gates. I'm interested in seeing some of the changes in 2021. Running backs and wideouts, even linebackers wearing single-digit numbers. But even more than that, I want to see the changes defenses have made, because last year, we averaged 49.6 points per game. That's the highest ever by 3 full points. Can these defenses make an adjustment and start to catch up?
Yeah, passer rating, CD, an all-time high. Completion percentage, also an all-time high. So as you said, will those numbers continue to climb northward, or will the defenses adjust? This will go for 5 up to the 33. Charles, a look there at the Jaguars draft class for 2021. And no question, this will all be judged by how Trevor Lawrence performs. But Urban Meyer and crew, they were also able to pick up some potential building blocks later on.
And that's part of the grand plan, because when you draft Trevor Lawrence, you have to surround him with talent. How about picking up Travis Etienne at number 25 in the first round, the second running back taken, and the pick from the Jalen Ramsey trade. And then in some serendipity, in the second round, they got a corner, Tyson Campbell, who they hope can replace Jalen Ramsey, as well as a big offensive tackle in Stanford's Walker Little.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A handoff for Etienne. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. He's got his tight end. It's Chris Manhertz. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run with Bawden. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. This is Barton. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, big man with ball meant bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans ready to take over here on offense, and it's Deshaun Watson at the controls in his 5th season now in the NFL.
Another tremendous year in 2020 where he led the NFL with 4,823 passing yards. And remember, that was in the year after DeAndre Hopkins was traded to Arizona. Also had 33 touchdown passes against only 7 interceptions. A dynamic performer.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, here's Watson. Working the middle, and he's got it complete to Akins, the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Here's Watson. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a first down throw, Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. A good rally to the football, keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Watson looks to throw again. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw is Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. We're scoreless after 1. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Here's Bowden. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Brandon, you know, we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan. That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball, and in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their big guy.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
On 2nd and goal, Lawrence. And it's caught. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Another completion there. You know, we think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but, Charles, I would think maybe an extra burden, too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
It actually is in the beginning of his career an added burden, but it's one of those things that if you play well, it becomes something that justifies why you were taken #1. You're fine with that. If you don't play well, it can be an albatross. And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball, where you think the ball's going to go.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Nick Bawden, fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
This Jacksonville unit really struggled to get to the quarterback in 2020. Just 18 sacks as a team. Only Cincinnati had fewer. Remember, they used to be known as Saxonville. They want to get back to those ways here in 2021.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. That's taken on the 25. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Travis Etienne and the Jags offense set to take over again here. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going. But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. On second down, this is Harris. And now the rookie's free. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Jaguars. Najee Harris with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. Lambeau on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Houston's offense taking over again.
And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Watson. That's complete to the tight end, Akins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. To throw again on second down. Watson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. To the air yet again. Watson. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. On first down, Watson. They'll check this down to Johnson. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing again on second down. Watson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the red zone now, Watson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jordan. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson firing quickly here, and that's complete. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Touchdown, Texans! Brevin Jordan with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend.